Making a cat's eye. First, you're going to need to write your name and your class very small on the back of your 2 sticks. Turn it over, and then you will also want to write numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. This way you can keep track of which arm you are wrapping. Okay, we are going to start by taking the end of your yarn and make sure the yarn that you get ready for yourself is stretched across your chest from hand to hand so that you have a nice long piece of yarn. All right, take the end and put it in the middle of the X. I'm going to hold it with my thumb. I'm going to wrap around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to turn the X so now I can create a wrap around the opposite direction of the other strings. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you've just set up your yarn. Now we're going to learn to wrap in a pattern. And it's going to look like this. I'm going to start at number 1. I'm going to go under the stick of number 1, wrap over 1, and then cross over 2. So I'm really crossing over 2 sticks. Okay? Wrap under 2, cross over 2 and 3. Wrap under 3, cross over 3 and 4. So you're wrapping under once, crossing 2. Wrapping 1, under 1, crossing 2. Wrapping under 1, crossing over 2. Wrapping under 1, crossing over 2. Wrapping under 1, crossing over 2. And you can see I'm starting over. Crossing under 1, crossing over 2. Wrapping under 1, crossing over 2. And I continue. 1 over 2, under 1 over 2, under 1 over 2, under 1 over 2. And I continue until I either run out of this color yarn or I want to trim it and make it shorter to get a new color started. I'm just going to use up this whole piece, and then I'm going to show you how to add a second color. And if there's room, you can always add a third color. Okay, I'm almost finished here, and you'll see that I have a very little left. So even if I wrapped it one more time across, it wouldn't reach the next arm. So I'm just going to leave it here, and I'm going to get my second piece of yarn, and I'm going to make bunny ears. So 2 ends are going to be right next to each other like this. I'm going to hold it with my thumb like so, and I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to wrap around both of those strings around the arm. You can see I wrapped it. If you need to do it a second time to hold it tighter, go for it. And then you can always pull those little bunny ears a little bit tighter. And I will continue over, under 1, over 2, under 1, over 2. Whoops, and I'm accidentally going over the red. Under 1, over 2. Now see how I'm going to try to cover those 2 little pieces as I go around. So I just continue my pattern of under 1, over 2, under 1, over 2. And every time I come to those 2 little bunny ears, I'm going to try to cross over them and wrap around it so that they won't be noticed anymore. As I was saying, if you want, you can always get a third color on this. And if you really enjoy this, you can always use really long sticks and make a much larger one with lots of colors. Okay, it looks like I'm finished here. All right, I'm just going to keep it with 2 colors. And I want you to notice that I have my little end here, but it has nowhere to go. So what I'm going to do is I am going to wrap around it and go backwards and try to go through. I'm going to pull apart some of these yellow pieces, and I'm going to stuff this little end through those open spaces here, and I'm just going to pull it And I could continue wrapping it around another string to hide it. And eventually, I could even trim it with the scissors or leave it like that. And there you go. That's it.